Anna's story in 1 Samuel introduces us to the silent drama of a deeply grieved woman. Her suffering was not only physical from infertility, but emotional and spiritually as well. In a culture where motherhood is closely tied to the social value of women, Anna carried the weight of public shaming and constant humiliation. Penina, Elkanah's other wife, provoked and ridiculed her continuously, injuring her dignity and deepening her pain. These teases were not superficial. They affected Anna's inner life to the point of taking her appetite, plunging her into deep sadness and breaking her spirit. 1 Samuel chapter 1 verse 6 to 7. Prolonged affliction left real consequences on her emotional health and her way of life. The story shows a woman caught between reality that could not change and a God that seemed to be silent. However, the turning point occurs when Anna decides not to carry the weight of her suffering alone. Instead of responding to ridicule with resentment or closing herself in despair, she comes before God and pours out her soul in prayer. Her outcry was neither formal nor superficial, but honest, intense, and deep. Anna prays from the wound, from the brokenness, giving to God not only her desire but also her accumulated anguish. A central truth is manifested there. God reveals himself to the broken-hearted and hears the prayer that is born of a wounded but persevering faith. Psalms chapter 34 verse 18. Anna's vote was not an attempt to manipulate God but an expression of total surrender. She understood that the gift she longed for was to return to God as an act of recognition of her sovereignty. When Anna rose from prayer, her appearance changed before her situation changed. 1 Samuel chapter 1 verse 18. This has indicates that peace often precedes the visible response. God had not yet blessed her womb, but had already healed her heart. Later, the birth of Samuel confirms that God not only responds to the cry of the afflicted, but transforms the personal pain into an instrument of blessing for many. Out of Anna's suffering emerged a prophet who would mark Israel's spiritual history. For believers today, Anna's life teaches us that prolonged suffering, ridicule, and injustice can